Chris, congratulations. That was a bit of a nail-biter to book your place in the knockout stages of the Grand Slam. How are you feeling after that one?
Overwhelmed. I say I like to make it exciting, but that wasn't exciting for me. Trying to close that game out, the double 16, I think it was my worst nightmare tonight. And I had in my head, my next shot, if I could, I was going to get away from 16, even though they weren't badly thrown darts. But yeah, I'm just happy to get that win and put on an absolutely decent performance, because the first two games were shocking. I had to come out here and put on a performance and get that job done.
The scoreline says it was quite close, but do you feel it was a game you dominated and could have won it comfortably?
I think I controlled it early on. Like I said, I could have been 3-4-1, or I know it's 3-1, but he does what he does. He never rules himself out. He's a fighter, and he's a great lad all round. And obviously, nothing but respect after the game, as you would always imagine. And it's just nice to come out on top. He's beaten us the last few times as well on TV, so yeah, it's nice to get one on him.
You've been behind the 8 ball in this group since the opening defeat. What's the pressure like on your shoulders, having been heavily beaten in that first game?
I wouldn't say there was any pressure. It was just if I perform, I win. Simple as. I didn't perform at all against Josh, and he was the deserved winner. Even though I could have won the opening 2 legs against Josh, and then against Berry, I could have, I think, missed 2 darts to go 4-1 up. That could have been curtains. I could have had a couple of big wins, but I didn't turn up. And yeah, I'm just glad tonight was a decent performance.
James Wade up next, the man that has just ended Michael Smith's winning run here at the Grand Slam. A tough assignment? Yeah,
of course. You know what you're going to get with James. You can't give him time. You've got to take your checkouts, because any finish, he's going to be there, and he's going to want to pounce on it. He beat us in the competition on my debut, so that's in the back of my hand. I want to give him a bit of revenge, and yeah, I won the last meeting on TV against him as well, so I'm feeling confident going into that one.
Chris, many congratulations.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Chris, how much are you looking forward to the extended format as well? Does it almost become like a new tournament given the gap between the group?
Yeah, the format now, it suits me, because as you can tell, I get off to a slow start, and yeah, going 2-0 down in a race to 5, it's hard work, and you've got that extra little bit room and just to pull yourself around. And yeah, I think the format all around suits me.
Said you're looking for a bit of revenge over James. We beat him in the match play. You know what it takes to beat him on the big stage.
Yeah, of course, but you never rule yourself out. You can never rule James out. He's won so many big competitions, and he just does what he does. You know, he could play poor. He could, not score at all. But give him that one shot, one big finish, he'll take it. And I'm gonna have to be on my game again against James, and I'm gonna go back, chill out, and obviously have a good practice tomorrow and be ready for him.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers.
Chris, what do you have to do in a couple of days' time to beat James Wade?
Just go in with the same mindset I normally do. Obviously, I feel good in my overall game, how I adapted, especially being last on tonight. I could have been in the practice room, I could have over-practiced, but I kept myself right, and yeah, I'm just going to do more of the same, and hopefully I can get that job done.
Did the mindset change at all after that first group game, knowing that you probably needed to win your last 2 to make it through?
Not one bit. Obviously, you go up to win every game anyway, so you can't be thinking if you don't win a certain amount of legs, you could be out. You just go to win, no matter how many legs. You don't go to give them legs anyway, but you just go and try and get the job done. And luckily for me, I've gotten that job done tonight, and I'm just happy to get it.
I know it's a slightly different format, but do you think the Premier League experience and things like that maybe helped tonight under those pressure situations, especially over the short formats?
Yeah, I think Premier League's helped my overall game all year. I think I've kicked on from that. The experience on TV showed. I've reached back-to-back quarter-finals as well, so I just want to better that. I want to go on to start winning things again. I haven't won a title, obviously, since the Masters. So yeah, I think the way I've been playing over the last year or so, I think I probably should have won a few more titles than I have done. So I'll be hoping to kick on from that and start picking up these titles.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers.
Chris, tonight has gone quick, and you mentioned on stage that you was on stage a little bit earlier than what you thought. Does that affect you and how you prepare, or how you felt up there?
Nah, not at all. everybody in that practice room, they're there, they know when they're expected to be on, and it's never as easy as that. You could get games on previous competitions where they win 6-0 and then the next 4 or 5 could be 6-5 games, so you never know when you're going to be on. It's just, for me, it's nice to be on earlier than it's scheduled, but it doesn't bother me. I never ever change my mindset or my practice, anything like that.
Got James Way next. The stats say that he's the best at checking out on tour. Does that add a little bit more pressure in the game, knowing that when he's sat on 1-on-1, that you have to take your chance because otherwise he could clean up?
Not really. I think my finishing has been a strong point in my game the last few months. My scoring hasn't been quite there, and if I can bring my scoring to the game against James, I think I'll give him a good game and good run for his money. I know I can keep up with the best of them at my finishing. I've been practicing a lot on my finishing, and I think that was what was letting us down previously, and I've finally getting that up to scratch now, and hopefully I can go on to do better things.
You're through to the last 16 now in a tournament where you've not done fantastic in before. Is that just another sign now that this really is a breakout year and that you've come on and matured as a player?
Yeah, obviously you wanna go deep in all the competitions, but I had a tough group. Obviously playing Josh, who had a great year last year. Johnny's a fantastic player, major winner, and Berry, he's won the Challenge Tour, and how hard that is to win the Challenge Tour. Playing 2 competitions one day, and you've seen the likes of Ryan Searle, Rob Cross come from that Challenge Tour. So it was a tough group, and I knew what to expect. Berry had beat me a few weeks back on the tour, so I knew I was going to be in tough with every game I was going to play, and I'm just delighted that I've turned up tonight and get that win to qualify.
Chris, well done. Thank you.
Cheers.